All right. Excuse me. My air conditioning right away. You got to turn that off. All right. Thanks for your patience there. We got this. Do this again. It just overcomes the sound when I do that. I mean, if I leave it on. Thank you so much, you guys, for all of you coming here, sharing space with us, coming together in our communion, community, and coming in our like-mindedness in these Emerald Order teachings, which is going to be the perspective of tonight's topic as we talk about aliens, UFO, extraterrestrial life, extraterrestrial beings, different races, some of them positive, some of them negative. But this is coming from what's called the Emerald Order Freedom Teachings, also called the innerchristos Law of One. And this is a huge tome of spiritual knowledge. Actually, when you talk about aliens, and it's a spiritual topic, because when you start talking about aliens, well, that implies other levels of reality. They're coming from other dimensions, not just another planet, not just another galaxy. We have to go, expand our ideas, our concepts of reality, of creation. Know what the creation mechanics are. Know what dimensions are. And no, we're not talking about width, height, we're talking about temporal dimensions, separate reality fields. And separate reality fields are talked about in different religions, spiritual belief systems. Even in biblical teachings, they talk about Earth as a world, a realm, and then there's another realm, world of heaven, whatever that is to you, and a hell, a lower world. So there's many people realize that there is different levels or different parts of reality. And these teachings, the Emerald Order Freedom teachings, go deep into the mechanics, the structure, the energy structures, the density matter, the body matter, where these aliens, extraterrestrials, are coming from. And so I welcome all of you to this topic, because some people are looking for this kind of information and are interested in, that they see the question, are aliens real? Well, they know that they are. A lot of you know they are. There's going to be doubters, people who aren't thinking about higher realities, where the alien beings are coming from them. They're not even thinking about God per se, or some type of otherworldly locations. Most people, those type of people are mostly just really stuck in a low vibration. They're not moving anywhere in their soul, spirit, essence. They're not expanding. This is why they're not seeking. They're really cemented in a 3D consciousness, a 3D outlook on everything. They're only about the superficial and what you can see, what you prove, and with the five senses. But proof of alien life goes way beyond. It starts within your consciousness and your awareness, in your presence, in your mindfulness. A lot of people are on a spiritual journey. They're into meditation. They're into going into those inner worlds, connecting to the other worlds, perceiving, going out of their body, astral traveling. For a lot of cemented, low, you would say, low vibration, low consciousness, 3D consciousness is a low consciousness. You don't go beyond that, you're not believing in any of that stuff. You don't think any of that stuff exists. So, but if you're looking up for a video about aliens, you found this video for a reason. I'm sure you're interested in believe it, and this is the type of information you're into. We know that there's a lot of people on the planet Earth who don't believe in this kind of stuff. So all of you who do, welcome. Bless all of you. We have this is a live transmission. We have 5 moderators. Usually it's like 2 or 3, no, about 3 or 4 that are online. And to keep out the trolls, the haters, the ones who use profanities, we don't want that kind of energy, you guys. This is a community of people on spiritual journey. And even if you're not and you're watching this video, that's okay. We welcome you. Just be respectful to people's beliefs. Don't be negative in chat and trying to stir up problems. It's logical. It's sensible. Thank you so much for being here. Let me say hello. Hello to everyone coming in. Whoa. YouTube is not receiving enough smooth streaming. So let me just check. What's going on there? This is bizarre. I'm checking the speed test real quick. What in the world? It's accelerating, going up to 100 megabytes a second. Anyways, we'll see how it continues, you guys. Hopefully I don't know how this is even possible, because I actually have a very powerful internet right now. Looks like we got some team members coming in, family members. We got Courtney in the house. Welcome, Courtney. Thank you so much for being here. Amber says, no, there's no such thing as separateness. You must be referring to when I mentioned the different realities. And what you're saying is true, yes, but what we talk about is there's a 4th dimension, astral. You can't go to that dimension without going through a stargate, either inner stargate or an actual physical stargate or a UFO that goes into those other realities. So you can't walk there. You can't fly there. In that regards, it's a separate reality. And we're going to be showing the context of creation and all the different dimensions and how these beings are coming through portals and gates. You guys, I want to ask the chat. Is the internet connection okay? Now, let me go into the settings. I have a 100 megabyte connection right now. So let me check the settings. I didn't expect this. Let me see. Stream. I'll just do the bit rate a little bit higher. I don't know what's going on, so we'll have patience with us for a little bit, you guys. Rue, EG, I can see you fine. You're here, Holy One. We got an excellent connection right now. Hopefully we'll have a good connection tonight as we continue this conversation. Okay, we have Sarah Holder in the house. Welcome, Holy One. Thank you for being here. Thank you for serving. Thank you for being one of the moderators here. Bless you, sister. Good to see you. Much love. We got L. Nixon, Rider of Dragons. Hello, all. Peace and much love to you, brother. Sarah Holder, Sir Madison, Machiwa, God Sovereign Free. You said it, brother. Yeah. That's our code, man. Amber, hi, Christos Guy. My name is Anuhazi. It's not Guy, but I'm here. I came to hear the sound of your voice. Bless you. Thank you for being here, sister. Daphne B says, happy Saturday, vatos. Great to see you, sister. Thank you for being a member for over a year. Much respect to your spiritual journey. We got Kara in the house. Machiwa, Eddie family. Machiwa to you. We got Kara Machiwa. Gina Sutton says Machiwa. Carlin, thank you, peace and joy. We're not the only ones there. There are so many that we can learn from. You said it, Holy One. There's a lot of, like we said, there's negative aliens. There's positive aliens. It's a spiritual thing. It's a spiritual warfare. And there's Creator God, and there's those who are following the divine right order, and those who are against that order, against creation, against life, against earth, against humans. So, and we'll get more into that, but yes, the governments are involved with extraterrestrials. Not just the United States government, or Russia or whoever. They're involved, and you can understand that they have billions of dollars, trillions of dollars of assets and technologies that are, you could say, all around the planet Earth, checking or within, without, beyond, the terrestrial world, getting, but there's a lot of conspiracy theories saying that we're on a flat Earth. You guys, if you're a flat earther or a round earther, either way, there's still some things going on with extraterrestrials. That's the key thing, is portals. They don't have to be from our terrestrial Earth or our level of dimension. They could be from another dimension, another planet and higher realities. And so they can't get here either through light speed. You can't get to another dimension just by going as far as you possibly can. As fast as you possibly can. Star Wars, Star Trek, they talk about light speed 9, it doesn't matter. You can't get to another dimension without going through a Stargate. And portals are different. Portals are horizontal or linear. They go within one dimension. So there's a network of portals within the dimension 3. So this is what a portal is limited to. A Stargate takes you vertical or descend down to a lower dimension. So you're not in the same reality anymore. So, excuse me. And we talk about this from a spiritual science point of view. Every dimension is another frequency or subfrequency. If we talk about the universal systems, not the cosmic, but the universal systems have 12 dimensions. And each dimension, one singular dimension, can have 12 subdimensions. So let's say we're in dimension 3, subfrequency 6. Well, an ET can be invisible or hiding in the 7th subharmonic. We won't go deep into that, but that's in these spiritual science teachings. And so, I don't know, you guys, I got a new router, and it goes up to 300 megabytes. It goes up and down between 100 to 300 megabytes, depending on the time of day. I've never seen it go below 100 megabytes. So why we're having some issues, who knows? I'll have to do more research and check and fix this issue. So right now it says excellent. Guitar, bless you, brother. Thank you for all those positive energies. My name is Anahazi, by the way. Thank you so much, Guitar. Sarah Holder. Galactic High Priestess. Hello, beautiful souls. You saw 44, huh? We're over 106 now. Good evening, Sarah. Thank you guys for being here. Much respect to all of you in your journey here. I'll go ahead and start. If you guys have any questions during tonight's live, please tag Christos Avatar. The name of the channel is Christos Avatar. And you just put an @ I believe. An @ tags me and list your questions. So thank all of you guys for being here. Let me light this incense resin real quick. Aliens. It's a big topic. It's a big part of all humans. It affects all humans. That's what I mean. And I'll just throw this right out there. And you can agree or not. Most religions on planet Earth are extraterrestrial. You heard that correctly. This concept of religion, the concept of worshiping and subservience, comes from beings from other worlds. And there is a spiritual warfare in the 15-dimensional time matrix. Not just in the 3D, okay? But in these higher realities, extraterrestrials, positive, negative, are fighting or at war. Now, these other higher levels of matter form, different higher levels of body matter, some of those are called, there's a classification of that called angels. Okay? We're carbon matter beings. But even though our scientists say we only have carbon-based life forms, we actually go into higher matter forms. You're not just limited to one universe either, or one galaxy. There's multiple universes that are part of God's creation, of the 15-dimensional time matrix, which is a hologram of matter. And so it's holographic, baby. Nothing's physical, nothing's a solid particle, everything's vibration, oscillation. This is how bandwidths of reality work. This is how a dimension is. It's a harmonic, it's a frequency. And so, like our sister said, there is no separation, but there's different frequencies of God, of Creator, of harmonic universes, of density matter, of consciousness. So think beyond carbon matter, you guys. When you think beyond carbon matter, that's other dimensions. Now within dimension 3, we're going to have different galaxies, billions of galaxies, trillions of galaxies. All of these galaxies have their own billions or trillions of stars. I mean, that's incredible, right? That's fantastic. That seems unbelievable. But realize that the possibility of life is astronomical. Like, yes, there's all kinds of life. And here's maybe one key you're not thinking about. One important factor when it comes to are aliens real? There is a huge conspiracy to hide the fact, to hide UFOs, to hide alien extraterrestrials from the human populace. Maybe you haven't thought or believe in there's some type of things going on in the governments, something going on in the rulers on planet Earth, ruling the financial systems, ruling the technologies. Who's controlling the technologies? Who's controlling progress? Who's sending out into the world narratives such as aliens don't exist? Have you noticed in the past few years that they have to start admitting that, yes, those are UFOs. We don't call them UFOs anymore. We call them UAPs. Whatever you want to call them, some unidentified object flying out there. What is that? Okay, how many countless videos are capturing these things? See, we talk about aliens, but we're first introduced to UFOs. You're seeing the craft, you can't see the alien inside the craft, but you're seeing that there's some unidentified flying objects. Technologies that are unexplainable. The technologies of these craft are doing things beyond our physics model. Hey, that's not possible. But you see, it is possible, just not from your paradigm of understanding. You're not going to have earth science explaining to you this unidentified flying object. You're going to get ignorance. You're going to get, you see, you have all this, what do you call, compartmentalization in governments. Compartmentalization in militaries. That means you're in a little department that doesn't know everything that's going on in the entire building, in the entire organization. Only some of the information that you're part of, not the whole. Oh, who's running the whole? Do you know? No, because you're part of the compartment. You only see part of the whole picture. This is why there is conspiracy theories, because we have whistleblowers. People coming out from these non-compartmentalized points of view, who have the full understanding, the proof, such as a crashed UFO. That's proof. Being kept in, we hear things like underground bases, underwater bases, mysteries of something about Antarctica. Okay, so well, you guys, again, sorry about the internet. Just realize that this is something that we're putting up with tonight, and we'll have to, when the live is over, there will no be disruptions in the service. It will be already put together by YouTube. Just letting you know, if you have to leave the live, make sure you come and check it tomorrow or later tonight. Okay, guys, I'll do the speed test again. I'm doing one of those speedtest.net things. And for me, this is really, really low, but it's around 100 megabytes per second. My connection to the internet is now 145, 150 megabytes. My internet connection is 150 megabytes, you guys. Why am I having service issues with YouTube? So it says poor stream status. Viewers will experience buffering. Okay, guys, yeah, Stardust Goddess, that might help. L. Nixon, Rider of Dragons. Maybe that's why I'm having this issues, right? So let me go back and see if I can increase this settings real quick. Give me a few seconds here, guys. If it does get bad and we do get disconnected, we'll make a part 2. I'm going to change the bit rate to a little bit higher. All right. Thank you guys for being here as we continue this conversation about aliens and UFOs. Realize that there is the beings that are in power. When you start investigating this whole concept, that you're not getting the full story. Okay, think about this. We have, throughout history, kings, queens, rulers, conquerors, who are controlling entire nations. There's a central figure controlling things throughout our history. Throughout all these nations and cultures, you have rulers in control, in power, who you know, are horrible people in real life. You can look and research a lot of these rulers throughout history and see how despicable they were. There's your first red flag. And then we start talking about the religious point of view, okay? There's so many freaking dark energies and practices and creeds in religions. So you got more distortion in organizations of nations, distortions in your religious backgrounds, in your clergy, in your churches, your bishops. Horrible things coming out about these. Even now in 2025, people are still exposing these distortions, these fallacies, these dark things going on in the governments, in the military, in the churches. There is too many signs for you to ignore, human race. Now it's up to each and every one of you as individuals to awaken yourself, to realize, or not. People will realize within themselves and understand and see, or they won't. They're going to be too close-minded because they're falling for these rulers' propaganda. And we're talking about human race and what's going on within the world, the planet. But these beings who are your kings and queens and pharaohs, these are actually, we hear about these stories about the Illuminati being not completely human. That's because they're not. These are hybrid humans, not 100% human. These are your rulers. These are your pharaohs. These are your royal bloodlines. Did you notice there's this whole fact that they keep their bloodlines within their own family? They don't allow others intruding bloodlines into their own bloodline? You don't notice war and racism in the world? You don't notice there's problems like, darkness in people in the world? Once again, you talk about aliens, you're talking about what's happening on planet Earth. They are heavily involved in human history. They're involved in our spiritual beliefs. They're involved in warfare amongst the other nations, other alien races. There's conflicting, clashing agendas going on. You see it being played out in the world, in wars, in tyranny. All kinds of different kinds of governments, all kinds of different nations and belief systems. And so, this is part of the alien extraterrestrial topic. Yes, aliens are real, homies. Now, let me look at this. We're dealing with this live. We're dealing with the internet issue. Let me do this differently. Instead of going up, I'll go down in the thing. I'll put it at 1450. Let me do that. And I should put slow mode, or not slow mode, but let's go to 1450. What? It's not letting me. Oh, here it is. I'm gonna go down to 1350. I don't know what that's gonna do, but we'll see. Let me check my internet again, see what it's at. Using my instant resins. Yeah, this is crazy, man. I have no idea why it's doing this. I've never seen it do this on my own internet usage, So, I mean, I could do a part 2, but this is the last thing I want to do is make a part 2. So you guys might want to hang in there, so please do. I'll just do my thing and let it be recorded by YouTube, and then people can watch it at their convenience. So this is what's going on with this drama, all this darkness we see in the world has to do with aliens. And we talk about fallen angels on this channel. What religion and people are calling angels, beings from other worlds, are aliens from other worlds, other dimensions, other planets, other star constellations. And not all aliens from the millions, trillions of galaxies, from the other universes, but all of these aliens look different. They don't look like little gray aliens. A lot of these beings, what we call animals, these ETs have animal-like futures. So you have to really expand your mind, stretch your ideas of what is life, what is reality. Because you're learning distortions in science. They're telling you, first of all, science hasn't even found the soul. They don't believe in the soul. Science doesn't believe in God. It's not something they can classify or measure. So it doesn't exist. But they're full of these theories, right? That we came from a big bang, or we're Darwinian theory. We're coming from apes or a pond scum. Okay? You have to think beyond the distorted science, beyond the distortions in religion talking about creation. You guys, it is the rulers that we already been talking about who are feeding you distortion, confusion, false creeds, beliefs, it's a spiritual agenda. It's a spiritual warfare that's involving extraterrestrials from other realities, other worlds. And it's these beings coming to our world and messing with us, messing with our genetic code. And there's more than one faction, more than one alien race, more than one agenda. We got different aliens doing different things to the human DNA. And while there is governments covering up this stuff, well, there is fragments, parts of the governments, or white hats, or people who are bringing forth the information. Talking about the UFO bases, talking about the technologies that are actually available that aren't being given to the Earth's surface. And there's different people talking about this. There's the secret space program information. I've even made a few videos about it. Check it out. They're in my video section. You can find them. They talk about the secret governments and secret militaries. Something called the cabal, which is a word reference to the Illuminati. Again, conspiracy theories, but there's all kinds of videos breaking down like all of these things, all of these groups, all of their agendas. This is all leading towards the extraterrestrials, man. It's not like let's say, one example. It's not like the Anunnaki who visited Sumer and then left. They're still here. And while it's a conspiracy theory, for us it's a conspiracy fact, and just the aspect of it being a psychic thing, a spiritual thing, well, there's parts of the human population who can perceive these other dimensions of reality. If you can perceive higher frequency, through your chakra system, which is talked about in many spiritual religions and spiritual systems. Hinduism, Buddhism, these Emerald Order freedom teachings talk about the chakras. We actually call them Templar, because each chakra is a gateway, a spinning vortex, a gateway to another dimension. The chakra is limited by your own DNA distortions. So if your DNA is distorted, your chakras are going to be distorted, non-functioning, or dormant in your DNA, what the scientists only see as junk. They call it junk DNA. It's a real term. Look it up. So it's actually distortions that have happened, mutation. It's actually proof that, from this perspective, that something's happening to the human DNA. It's being blocked. It's being closed. It's being fragmented. Now humans don't see naturally, organically, other dimensions of reality. They are not experiencing life force energy, chi, ki, prana. They're not all humans are. Only a certain small population. I really mean small, like 0.001%. That is 1/10 of 1%. 100th, 1,000th. Hardly any beings on planet Earth, not all beings, just few, not because they're chosen or special. It's because they're on a spiritual journey throughout their reincarnation, throughout their present life incarnation. They have developed themselves. There's plenty of humans who haven't, who aren't. So these aren't realities for them. UFOs are not realities, but what does the mind do when they're confronted with a UFO? Or some psychic, paranormal, supernatural thing? What does a 3D mind do? It has to rationalize it. It has to come up with another answer, not realize the truth. That there is other realities, there is alien beings who are visiting planet Earth. There is darkness in the world because some of these beings are negative. They're malevolent. They're dark. Some. Not all. There's a war going on between, in the creation. And we talk about that war going all the way up to the 11th dimension. Out of 15 dimensions, darkness, fallen consciousness can exist within here, Earth, all the way up, 3D Earth, up to the 4th. There's darkness in the 5th. There's darkness in the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, the 11th. Now, this is not something that most New Agers agree with. They think it's all blessedness and goodness above Earth system. This is once again one of the extraterrestrial agendas, propagandas. In these teachings, Emerald Order, Ashiana Dean, in these teachings, 600 pages, baby, in one book. They talk about all of the different religions throughout history, thousands of years ago, tens of thousands, even millions of years ago. They talk about how these beings have influenced Earth, how they have come to planet Earth and messed with our DNA, mutated it, how they have purposely, intentionally distorted all of our religions. All the major religions have been distorted, now in control of the fallen, angelic, malevolent, extraterrestrial aliens. And there's groups of them, like the different species of Anunnaki. There's at least like 8 or 9 different species of Anunnaki talked about in the Emerald Order freedom teachings. There's different species of reptilian, not as many, but there's a few reptilians that are involved in the human Earth drama. And this is where these extraterrestrials is where we're getting one world order ideas. They want to conquer, have dominion, and they can't do that unless there's one world order. Now, realize, if there's these negative beings, there's also positive beings here. Also in positive beings in underground bases, positive beings in underwater bases, positive beings in the, in somewhere like the different colonies, like a Mars colony. There's going to be different alien races in our solar system, in motherships, in UFOs. Okay? This is why, they have interests on planet Earth just as the negative beings have interests. This is why you have a question in your mind. You have a question in your mind. Why don't they just take over? Because there is also positive forces here. There is battles. What do you think a lot of the human wars are over? These are factions going against each other. There is things happening in our solar system and beyond the solar system. In the galaxy, there's galactic war going on. Okay? So, not everyone's going to be processing that in their mind, in their awareness. Okay, so let me go to one more time. Raise up the thing, 1450. Settings. Now I know where this is faster now. I'll go back up to 1450 kbs bitrate. So, bless all of you guys for your patience while we stick through this live together. I'm going to read some of your comments. I just want to see the internet real quick again. 120 megabytes, 160 megabytes, 160 megabyte internet speed, you guys. No joke. What is your internet speed? So maybe there's a setting or something. I don't know. In my OBS, maybe there's some setting in my OBS causing this problem. This is my first time, you guys, to do a live on my new router. So maybe there's a culprit there. You guys, I've got the highest I've seen is 388 megabytes per second, but it keeps fluctuating. It goes down into the 200s, it goes down into the 100s. But I'm happy with that new situation. Thank you, Kara. Appreciate the feedback. Yeah, right now it says excellent connection, but that changes. We got Stardust Goddess, Sarah Hodor. We got Indigo Wizard. Yeah, brother, we've been dealing with it tonight. Indigo Wizard, you made a good point. Why do you think they keep coating the sky with chemtrails? There's different things. And notice, it's not all over the planet, chemtrails. Notice that the chemtrails are over cities. Go take some chemtrails in the middle of nowhere. See if you can find chemtrails. They're putting chemtrails over human populations. What's in chemtrails? Go check it out. Go on your own rabbit hole, right? Go down your own conspiracy theories. Thank you, Tom, for the feedback. Bless you, holy ones. Thank you for sharing the Voyager's books, Indigo Wizard. You guys, I highly suggest you guys check out the Voyager's books. There's 2 of them. And the Angelic Realities, if you want to check that out. It will blow your mind. Vandal, how would you say you know what you are like? What you are? Like indigo or whatnot. I have a father in the Masons, so I don't know. What the hell is considered for a real dog? I'm considered for real, dog. Okay, bro. That question always goes to the innerchristos. You don't find out who you are out here in the Matrix. Nothing is out here. Remember what I said at the beginning of the show. This is a hologram. All of these dimensions are different levels, different frequency bandwidths. The Guardians call a dimension a frequency bandwidth. So this is a 15 frequency bandwidths, 15 temporal dimensions. And the chakras connect to these dimensions. The human genome, you know, the science says you only have a double helix. That's two. No, you don't. The humans have 12 potential, because not everyone's recognizing their potential. The human genome, all humans have a 12-strand potential. Okay? Not a double helix. So, those 12 strands are connected to 12 chakras. But most humans only have 3 chakras open. The answer to your question is in the 4th chakra, the 5th chakra, and the 6th chakra. If you're not on a spiritual journey, brother, if you're not doing meditation, if you're not on a spiritual diet, cleaning up your body, if you're not learning spiritual techniques, if you're not on any type of journey like that, you're not opening this. And this is why you're going around asking people, who am I? You don't want to ask a psychic person. You're not trying to go, you know, if anything, one thing I would suggest is doing a past life regression, because that's going inside, not someone else's idea. Let me think about this. If you ask a psychic person to tell you who you are, how does that help you? You don't feel it, you don't realize it because of what someone else says. You actually have to go into your inner Christos, your inner self, and you're not going to do that without meditation or doing chakra work. The answer to your question is to learn how to open these Templar, these chakra. The 4th heart chakra is a green ray. It's light spectra, baby. You'll be visualizing the star or the chakra in green, or seeing a green aura around your body. You use visualization techniques. This one is the blue ray, and the 3rd eye is the indigo ray. There's no such thing as a purple ray. Sorry, that's New Age nonsense. Red, root chakra, 1. 2, sacral chakra, orange. 3, solar plexus, yellow. Green, heart, throat, blue. 3rd eye, indigo ray. Crown, violet. Now, most distorted religions and New Age systems only go up to the crown. They stop at the crown. Don't believe me? All chakras. Look up in Google. Google search all chakras or 7 chakras. You're only going to see 7 rays, 7 auras. Straight up, man. This is another red flag. Hello. There's 15 chakras, but the humans have 12 inside their DNA pattern. So if you're looking at a chakra chart and it doesn't have 12 rays, 12 auric fields, it's a distortion. Run the other way. Okay, this is the 8th chakra. It's a gold chakra, not the throat, not the heart, the thymus. Okay, gold ray. The silver chakra, it intersects the horizontal, it comes out of your forehead. That's the indigo ray. The silver one goes like this, diagonally upward. That is the thalamus chakra. Thymus, 8. Gold. 8 is gold. 9 is silver. 10 is beyond the body. It's called a morphogenetic chakra if it's outside the body. That's 6 inches. Count 6 inches above your head. That's the It's the color of dark blue, or blue, you can say blue-black. The blue-black chakra is the galactic 1 chakra. There's one a foot and a half above your head. So you got to measure it or just visualize a foot and a half, right? Foot and a half above your head is the next morphogenetic chakra, the 11th one. It's a dark silver or silver black, however you like to say it. Silver black, black silver, dark silver, silver black. So you visualize not gray, not silver, but a dark silver. And it matters. Just like people thinking that there's a purple chakra, that is a problem. It's not purple, it's indigo. Get it right. It's science, spiritual science. You get the spectrum wrong, it's not connecting to where you think you're going or want to go. These guardian teachings, specifically the Kathara, you guys, one of the moderators, please link the Kathara. We have a free PDF which teaches you spiritual ascension mechanics. And they're going to break down the 15 chakra, and which includes the 12 inside the human DNA blueprint. Okay, we're almost done, right? That's 11. So the 12th one is 6 inches below your feet, another morphogenetic chakra outside the body. It's part of your auric fields. You have a red auric field, the closest to your body. A little bit farther out, you have the orange auric field, the yellow, green, blue. I can't even reach my arms to the higher ones. Indigo, violet, gold, silver, blue-black, silver-black, and pure white. That's part of the human aura, which is 12 auric fields, what the guardians call Partakai fields. Remember, this is spiritual science, baby, and we just gave you a link to that spiritual ascension mechanics. Might take you a lifetime to learn, but there's many different workshops. That's just one. That's the tip of the iceberg. A tip of the iceberg. It could take you a lifetime to master all of the Emerald Order teachings. It's a huge tome of spiritual knowledge. So to answer your question, brother, you have to learn how to activate your heart, your throat, and your third eye. I'm not going to teach you that in tonight's video. That's something you have to learn. Go become a member. I recommend that you guys who are new to the system become a member, an avatar member. Even if for 1 month, you'll have access to all the material. Download it while you're a member for 1 month. If you really want to stick around, and you'll also have access to other indigo children and starseeds and people awakening in our Discord chat server. If you're a member and don't have the link to the server, you have to go through me. Just write to me in email. Write to me on Facebook or Instagram. But you have to follow the rules. And if you disrespect people and play these silly, ridiculous games, like a lot of trolls are trying to do, we just let you go. It's not part of the membership. It's an extra bonus, so don't abuse it. We call that the innerchristos. It's part of the Christos pattern, the Christos ray. So we're practicing bringing in the Christos ray, pure white, and we create a shield around our body. That's a mixture of the 12th dimension, pure white, and a mixture of the dark silver. Pure white and dark silver create like a chrome color. A beautiful, it's called liquid light. I know to some people who are just into aliens, they're not into the spiritual stuff, they think it's all mumbo jumbo. But realize this channel is about the spiritual science, not just aliens. We go deeper into it. There's much more to aliens, you guys. And we will talk more about the alien races. But let me answer some of this. Thank you. Good question, Vandal. I'm just checking real quick. Tom Sean, keep speaking. Christos, truth and energy. Profound, deep resolution possibility. Thank you, brother. Thank you for your feedback. You're very kind. Ru E.G. Brother Christos Avatar. What's up, homie? Hugh Lee, I have a question. Are the stargates to dimensions 13D to 18D? Excuse me. Well, if you've studied these teachings, brother, you realize there's only 15 dimensions. I honestly have no idea where you're getting 18 dimensions from. So that's the first thing. There's 15 dimensions. Yes, there's let me bring that up real quick. One second, you guys, as I pull that. It's just crazy because I put the title name and it's not coming up. I'll put Stargates, or maybe Stargates, Star. Well, I don't know. Maybe one of you moderators can help me find it on my channel. It's the video. It's a short video that's shows the location of the. Oh, it's 12 chakras. It's 12 stargates, right? I mean, because there's only 12, not 15 on Earth. 12 stargates. I can't believe it's not showing up in my search. If someone else can find it for me, because I don't want to spend all night looking for this. Yeah, it's not going to show up for me. I'm not going to spend all this time looking for it. But I made a video that talks about the 12 location stargates on planet Earth. These are Templar. And you can't go through a stargate without the Templar in your own body. You see how that works in creation? Now, let me go back. I have a question. Are there stargates to dimensions? Yeah. They're actually located on planet Earth. I mean, they're in different locations. Besides a planetary body, there are sun stargates. There are solar system stargates, galactic stargates, universal stargates. So, what's so special about Earth? We're not the center of the universe, but the Earth system has one of the universal stargates. Out of 12 universal stargates, our Earth is involved with one of them. So all this nonsense that we're the center of the universe and humans are the greatest, you're not even close, honey. Okay? Humans have only 12 Templar, but there's guardian races with 24 Templar, chakras. There's beings with 36 Templar. There's beings with 48 chakra Templar. And you want to say humans are the center of the universe, the greatest, most wonderful, powerful beings in the universe. Not even close. While humans were created, from these teachings you will learn, 560 million years ago. Let me repeat that. The human race was originally created 560 million years ago. But there are beings that are 950 billion years old. We ain't no center of no freaking universe, baby. I mean, that's the human ego for you. Machiwa, holy ones. These races, these ancient races who are 950 billion years old, are The feline Anuhazi race, one of them, 950 billion years old. All of these founder races, they're called founder races for a reason. These extraterrestrial founder races were the first races that created all the other races. All species, all billions, trillions of ET races in all the multiverse, because there's more than one universe and 15 dimensions. Well, we're talking 12. All of these beings came from there's like 9, 10, 11 different founder races. All. Pleiadians, Sirians, Arcturans, Andromedans, all come from the original founder ET races, which are, like I started, Anuhazi felines, humanoid beings. They're in the 12th dimension, baby. There's another race similar called the Anu, 11th dimensional race, extraterrestrial founder race. So the Anuhazi founder race, the Anu founder race, and then that's one set. That's one of the universal trinity. Now that's the blue flame races. The gold flame races are the bird people. Thank you for that, Holy Ones. The bird people race, extraterrestrial founder race. Then there's the Athean mantis insectoid founder race, where all the alien greys and insectoid races come from. There's the reptilian race, where all the reptilian species will be coming out of. And then there's the dragon race, Omicron dragon moths races. Those are 4 more races. So we're talking about 6 founder races so far. There's 4 more. So there's 10 founder races. The other 4 are the Innu. These are aquatic races, which are whale people. The Innu, and then there's the aquatic dolphins. They're an actual extraterrestrial founder race. Gives respect to dolphins, homie. Their DNA, the Earth dolphins, 3D Earth dolphins, have a connection all the way up to the 11th dimension. The original Anunnaki have part dolphin DNA. They're called bipedal dolphin people in these Emerald Order freedom teachings. That's just one species of Anunnaki. There's several Anunnaki species. So there's something called the Yoni. They're aquatic apes. I haven't made those depictions yet in my artwork. I believe they call them aquatic dolphins. They're all aquatic. So if you're going to call something an aquatic ape, it probably has a fin tail. Mermaid. So these aquatic apes, and then the last one is Pegasi. Pegasus. They described them as winged horse deer. There's your founder races your founder extraterrestrial races where all other species are coming from. You see some alien race in the universe or galaxy in your spiritual journey, they come from one of these 10 founder races. So, see, we were talking about the Earth situation with aliens and UFOs. But it goes way, way, way beyond. Okay, when you start talking about aliens, these beings are part of the spiritual creation. They're part of God's, hologram field, God's unified field of consciousness. And there's dimensions downstepping. The 15th dimension, there's a 14th dimension, there's a 13th dimension. It downsteps to the 12th dimension. Downsteps to the 11th dimension. That means less. Downstepping means you have less Templar. You have less consciousness. You have less of a body matter. And all alien races within the 12 dimensions, right? Because the founder races are from the from dimensions 13, 14, and 15. There is no planets. There is no ETs. Let me show you on the 15-dimensional time matrix. So glad to have you guys here tonight. Let me switch it to my PDF real quick for you. God's hologram of matter. Let me minimize that. This is part of our teachings. This is a spiritual science. And we talk about aliens, it's a spiritual topic. You talk about reality in order to... If you're not talking about reality before you talk about aliens, what are you doing? What are you understanding? What are you perceiving? What are you seeing? Right? Here are those original races I explained. The original, one of the original founder races. Actually, I didn't talk about the blue flame, gold flame, violet flame. These are solar rishi beings. I was talking about, let me see, the first of founder races that they created. So something actually created these beings. The ones who are in the 13th, 14th, and 15th dimension. Okay? The ones I just showed you. These are not ETs, man. They're beyond the idea of extraterrestrial. There is no planets yet at this level. There is no alien races. There's only these spiritual essences, which would take a lot to explain, but this is what you call thermoplasm. These are thermoplasmic beings in density universe 5. Remember, there's multiverse, more than one universe. There's 5 levels of universes called density universes or holographic universes. This is who created all ETs and races. The beings coming from here are the ones up here at the highest level. These are the ones, notice they're the ones we call guardians. And these are called guardians too because they're following the law of one. So ET life goes up to that point. The extraterrestrials, the ETs, these are MTs, metaterrestrials. Okay, now the ascended masters, the beings who are outside of hologram fields, right up here, these are called ultra-terrestrials. These are eternal just souls of consciousness. It's all eternal bliss, joy, love, omni-love, unconditional love. There's no darkness here. There's no shadow. There's no negative thoughts. This is God's original intention. This is the origin of everything. Light, love, all the good things you experience comes from, this purity comes from the origin of God's creation. What the guardians call the unici. You can call it source. You can call it God. The guardians call it unici. And so it is these original ETs, let me go back up to here. These beings, the violet flame, gold flame, blue flame, they're called the Kirashe as a group. As a group, they're called the Kirashe. So the Kirashe are the ones, are the universal trinity. 1, 2, 3. They're the universal trinity. They're the guardians who created all the founder races. In this density, the founder races are in density 4. This is called hydroplasm, pre-matter, liquid light. Let me check on chat real quick. Okay. All right, so this is where ETs start, and they started with the founder races. So the ones in this universe, the fourth density universe or holographic universe, are the founder races. I would call the beings in this the primal founders, and these would be the founder ETs, the founder races, who started all other ET races. And I just mentioned them: Anuhazi, felines; Anu, feline aquatic apes. This is why I know they're on planet Avion with the violet flame races, so I know they're half violet flame, half blue flame. So there's 2, only within density universe 4. I mentioned the Omicron dragons, Odetocron reptilians. This is not part of it. I need to correct this in my 2025, but they became 11-strand beings. That's why I put them here. They're not part of this originally. They expanded to that level. But anyways, there is the 4 races I mentioned in the violet flame: Pegasi, Inu, Dolphin, and Yoni. And the gold flame was these 4 races. But the ones in red are the ones who fell. They became fallen races, fallen consciousness, reverse consciousness, what we call fallen angels. Or you can call them negative, malevolent ETs. What the Guardians call intruder races, because they're intruding on our planet, on our race, a human race. The Athean did not fall. The Ceres didn't fall. Now, some UFO contactees, abductees say they saw praying mantis. Well, just like there's good humans and bad humans, good dragons, bad dragons, well, there's good Athean and some who fell. But the majority of the mantis beings are positive guardians. Same with the bird people, which most people don't talk about, except for the blue avians. They talk about some type of alien race called the blue avians. It's not an actual race name though, is it? So I'm showing you this, and by the way, this is available for sale for $15. This is one way I can earn a living and keep on doing this full time. So it's definitely worth $15 because it talks about the fallen angelic races, such as the Anunnaki, Anu Elohim races. These are Metatron races. Then there's the reptilian dragon races. This diagram will show you the mixture, the hybrid races. That means they're part Anunnaki, part Draconian, like the Necromatons, like the Luciferian Amilians, the Marduk Anunnaki, the Luciferian Marduk Necromatons, the Centaur races. These are the ones who corrupted the Hindu religious system. There's the Enlil, you would say scaled reptile hominids from Nibiru. The Inki, the humanoid insectoid reptilian serpents, also from Nibiru. These are all hybrids between Anunnaki and reptilians. There's a naughty Luciferian Pleiadian. Okay, so this is worth $15. It also mentions and talks about parallel Earth and inner Earth, and also phantom matrix, black hole subtime distortion cycle. Some of these negative aliens are coming from the phantom matrix. Okay, and this is also where the governments, the secret governments, have created wormholes, and include, which is also what HARP can be used for. HARP does many things, but one of them is create links and wormholes. And there was wormholes created in the Philadelphia experiment from 1943. There was 2 wormholes created in Atlantis in 10,500 BC. So phantom beings have a connection to our living system. So check out my diagram. It also lists the indigo children, 12 indigo children race lines that tell you about the Aborigines is one of the race lines. The Mua of Lemuria, Easter Island, Native Americans, Hebrews, also the Druids, the Mayans, the Toltecs, the Mexicali Indians. These are all indigo children races, man. Machu Picchu races, the Celtic Druidics, light skin, red hair. The Rama Vita, Nordics. There was some positive Vikings, I guess you could say. There's beings from Lake Titicaca, olive skin races, the Italian races. This references that for you. And also don't forget about the 7 Earthseed races and the 5 Starseed races. Machiwa, Holy Ones. This is service. My service to you. This is code, frequency. This is Emerald Order, freedom teaching, code, knowledge. It's worth $15. Bless all of you. Also mentions inner Earth. So thank you guys for being here on this live about aliens. Are aliens real? Yes, they're very, very real. Thank you for those hearts, holy ones. Whoever's doing that, bless you. Angel wings. There you go. Maybe you're a druid, Celtic. And just so you know, this is exactly all those races you saw, the indigo races. Those are the ones attacked by the Illuminati races. They go into the original druid spiritual teachings and twist it. They go into the original Christos Christian teachings and twist it. They go into you call it the Mexicali, Aztec, Inca, and Mayan teachings, and they twist it. They go into all these religions from the past. Now what we have today is half-truths of those original teachings, distortions in those original teachings. It doesn't matter if it's the Hinduism, it's been distorted. Buddhism, it has been distorted. All by these malevolent aliens that most humans don't believe in exist. You guys, we would love for all humans to be aware of the reality of UFOs. And I have seen a UFO. I have been taken by a UFO. We don't need others to believe. We're opening our Templar. What you don't believe, they exist, but we're experiencing them. There's religions, spiritual systems, huge systems that are teaching these principles, man, as fact, not as maybe, not as faith. And it is in direct experience. But not everyone is having these spiritual direct experiences because they're cut off with their own free will. They're not studying this stuff. They're not changing themselves, improving and expanding themselves. They're just repeating life after death. This is reincarnation, baby. They go old, they die, they're going to reincarnate because their soul essence is staying here on the earth plane. They're not expanding into the heart Templar, 4th dimension, the archetype Templar, 5th dimension. How can you go to the 5th dimension without the 5th chakra, homie? You don't take this seriously, you're going to be one of those sleeping anonymous. Drool. You're just acting and speaking like a foolish person, ignorant, who doesn't see alien worlds, who doesn't see light UFOs, who doesn't believe in spirits, who doesn't believe in the soul, who doesn't believe in God. You're just reincarnating, brother, sister, over and over and over, whether you believe in it or not. This is witness. We have testimony when you open your extrasensory perceptions, ESP. You're not limited to the Earth system. You're not limited to the 5 senses. There's many, many, many more senses. There's many more different life forms than carbon matter, scientists. Aim higher. Because there's much, much more in those higher dimensions of God's creation. Vandal. I think I knew one. I said in group they are like the Gnostic God. Your question doesn't make much sense, Holy One. I think you probably mean Gnostic. People are getting the habit. No, this is not on you. I'm talking about people. People are all into gods. What did we just already talk about? There's no such thing as multiple gods, Hindu gods. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as Viking gods. There's no such thing as Buddhist God or whatever they call it. Well, Buddhist believes in this universal thing, right? But in the Chinese gods, there is no multiple gods. People are still stuck in Gnostic gods, or the god of this or the god of that. There's only one cosmic, universal consciousness that is God. Notice the word cosmic. The cosmic includes everything. Yahweh, 11th-dimensional dark avatar, which is capped in the 11th dimension, does not include everything. Okay? Yahweh is not omnipresent. The unified field cosmic consciousness is omnipresent, is everywhere. But when you get beings like Ganeshna or Hindu gods or Kali, these are beings in lower dimensions, claiming to be your God, claiming to have created you. How many people in the world are thinking the Anunnaki created you? How many people are thinking Yahweh, Jehovah God created you? How many people are thinking Allah created them? Billions, plural billions. While they say they do not believe in aliens, they're being manipulated and controlled, and they're worshiping, being subservient to aliens like Yahweh, like Allah, like all of these brutal gods who are worse than humans. They rape, they kill, they kidnap, they destroy, they conquer, they demand your worship, they feed off of your energy. Individually, collectively. This is where rulers are coming from the ETs that you'd say don't exist while you're worshiping them, feeding these beings. They don't exist. And you're sucking on the tit of one. You're being fed off of one. You're the one, they're sucking off of you. They're feeding off of you. This is where narcissists are coming from. This is where psychopaths and criminals are coming from. This is where the Illuminati are coming from. From these fallen angelic reverse consciousness, malevolent ETs. You remember I showed you the portals. They're coming from the Philadelphia experiment, HARP opening portals. Pope wants to open portals. They're pulling in, the Vatican, the snake, the serpent. They're bringing these beings. They're inviting these beings. They're making it possible, making it more possible. Aliens don't exist. They're not real. You see what I'm saying? You're a schmuck. You've been duped by these fallen angelic alien races. What they call in the Bible Elohim is an alien extraterrestrial species called feline aquatic apes. You're worshiping a feline aquatic ape, homies. You're worshiping and praying to an angry, cruel God. No, cruel ET. Lord. You got to be very careful about beings calling themselves Lord Maitreya, Lord Jesus, Lord this, Lord Vader, Lord Voldemort. You have to be really careful, because that's a word meant to put you in subservience. Royalty, kings, these are the ones usurping you as a collective in the American continent, in the Russian continent, in the Asian people, in the Aztec, Mayan, Spanish, Mexican people. You're all being subservient. You're all worshiping aliens, alien gods. Quetzalcoatl, alien god. Osiris, alien god. The Celtic gods, Egyptian gods, aliens, alien hierarchies, alien spiritual systems with false creeds, alien origins coming from Orion, coming from Vega, coming from whatever planet these beings are coming from, that you don't exist. They don't exist because they don't want you to know they exist. They're controlling your rulers on the planet. They're controlling your governments. They're controlling your politicians. They put the governments in place, in power. They put the puppets and the Republican Democrats in power. Your whole ideas, all of your technologies, all your internet searching databases are being manipulated and controlled by the beings that you say don't exist. Now you just say, oh, it's conspiracy theory. It's not real. You're crazy. You got it backwards, homie. And so this is what the Emerald Order Guardians, benevolent guardians, are exposing. It's in these 600 pages. They might as well have called this Guardian Angels versus Fallen Angels. They might as well, because that's what this book is all about. It talks about the history of when the Anunnaki came here 1 million years ago, or the reptilians came here in human seeding 2, human seeding 1. It talks how they manipulated our DNA and took substrands of our DNA, put substrands in our DNA, how they put blocks in our DNA. Now you're stuck in an ascension, but these beings don't exist. And now you get all this censorship on planet Earth. I make a video about Anunnaki. YouTube, Google puts a Wikipedia article on it debunking what I'm about to say. Don't believe it? Look at my Anunnaki videos. There's a big Wikipedia red flag. This content is pseudoscience. There's censorship in your media. There's censorship in your church, homies. And this is why aliens don't exist. Because you're being told. You're going right into that conspiracy. You're signing up with it with your free will. I'm here to tell you, the name of this video is here to tell you, aliens do exist. And I know what, I'm going to make a poll. I'm going to ask the group, hey, do you believe that aliens exist? Yes or no? And don't worry, nobody's going to see your personal answer. The numbers are calculated and shows the results. You're safe. Start a poll. Okay, here's my question. Here's the question. Do you, homie, brother, sister, believe that, and write your questions, your answers in the chat if you want to, and start a dialogue. Hey, there's nothing wrong if you don't believe aliens are real. There's nothing wrong. You're on your own journey of realization. Instead of exist, I'll put are real, like the name of the video. Yes, no, or I don't know yet. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. And that's okay too. Whatever your answer, it's quite okay. You guys, I just want to tell you from my answer, 100% say yes. So far, 100% say yes. I believe that aliens are real. It's not actually a belief. It's a knowing. It's direct experience. Just like you have whistleblowers coming out with their direct experiences, providing context and a history timeline and all the information they can share with you, right? It's like the secret space program can't give you all the proof that you want to see with your five senses. But they can give you a whole bunch of data that you can cross-reference and research and figure out for yourself. Because it is the secret space program. That's another source of, hey, aliens are very real. The secret space program, narrative, dialogue, information, talks about the reptilian races, talks about the Anunnaki races and the different races that the Germans got involved with. They were one of the first ones to get involved with in the secret space program. There's secrets about the moon. There's secrets about our solar system. Okay? And it's all in the secret space program. UFOs are real. There's different kinds of UFOs. There's physical, mechanical UFOs. Those are created by humans, homies. Physical, mechanical are carbon matter craft. They're from they originate from the third dimension. They're from humans and other races that are in the third dimension. There's light spectra, light ships. You can't explain those from the science on Earth. Those are coming from other dimensions. They use portals and stargates. Come to go from another dimension. There's been countless videos of UFOs, homies. Both physical ships and light ships. There's countless humans who have experiencing psychic abilities and can perceive the fourth dimension, fifth dimension, sixth dimension. Whether you believe it or not, hello, like I said before, there is ancient religions talking about this again and again and again. People are having these experiences, whether you believe in them or not. We don't need you to believe. I hope you learn from your own direct experiences, but what can you do? You can't make someone believe. Bless all of you for here. And you guys, please, I want to say, I survive off of your donations. I can't do this work without your donations. And quite frankly, I will have to stop doing lives if I can't sustain myself. So I ask you with all sincerity, you guys, please, I'm asking you. I'm thanking you in advance for the small gift of $5, $10, $25. Some people have given more. I ask that you please support this work. Support this channel. You like this truth? You want to keep on seeing this truth? Then please support this work, you guys. And you can do that through donations through Super Chat. There's a $sign. I made it easy. There's a link, attached link at the top of chat. You can't miss it. You can also support this work. Thank you for all those hearts and emojis. Bless you, holy ones. You can also support the work by becoming a paid member. There's paid members at $5 tier. There's a $10 tier. There's a $20 tier. That's the one I recommend you start with because that will give you the Cathara workshop video, 21-hour workshop. I'm working on the last few hours, by the way. But you also, whatever tier you choose, you guys, however you are going to support this work, you can become a paid member to join our Discord chat server. Just ask me for the link after you become a member. If you guys send me an email or something, please tell me if you're from the YouTube or the Patreon membership. It helps me find you a lot faster. Thank you for that. You could also support this work by buying one of my crystals or buying one of my artworks. You guys, this is a legitimate way to make a living. This is how content creators make a living through support of their subscribers. So I just wanted to say that. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I got to refresh my window. Because we got Angel Wings became a member. I'm refreshing my screen. Angel Wing gifted a membership, right? Wow, thank you for helping others. Whoever got that free membership, Angel, your sponsor is Angel Wings. Thank you, Angel Wings. It will say in chat which member she got the membership. Eddie family upgraded his membership. Woohoo, Eddie, yeah, baby, what's up? Thank you and your family, Holy One. Bless you, Indigo Child. Some of you resonate with being an Indigo Child. Spiritual Ascension! Woohoo! He left a message for us. I love this community. Good to be back. Being busty with my lady friend. Omni Love, Holy Ones. That's a great thing to say to anybody and everybody. Omni Love. And when you say, try it, you guys. Say that to someone. They're going to ask you, what is Omni Love? There's a perfect opportunity to talk to them about the Emerald Order Freedom Teachings. To talk to them about unity consciousness. Christ consciousness, which is 12th dimensional consciousness. Machiwa, spiritual ascension. Bless you and your journey. Kara says she appreciates me. Thank you, sister. Thank you for your hearts. Thank you for your support. Thank you for that exchange. That's how it works. It's an exchange. I provide the content. You guys send something back. It's a win-win situation, baby. Yeah. I am not wealthy or rich, you guys. I am paying my bills, so everything helps. Bless all of you helping. Machiwa. Lauren, wisdom. Woohoo! Love you, Anahazi, and appreciate everything you do. Thank you, Star Sister. Thank you so much. And I know some of you guys, that's not your first time. Shine in the house. Woohoo! Thank you, Star Sister. Bless you so much. Appreciate you so much. Oh, Indigo Wizard, Vato Loco. Please don't doubt the mission, Vato. What? What do you mean, man? I have no doubt in this mission, brother. But thank you so much for your support. God got ya. Ask and you shall receive. Yeah. Thank you, brother. And I love those numbers. 999. Powerful number, yes? Thank you, guys. Blessings. That everything helps. And so, THT, I haven't written a book yet, brother. But whatever book I write, definitely the first book I write will be talking about aliens. I mean, that it may not be the main subject, but there's going to be alien talk in there. Zachariah, where's my Vega starseeds? Vega is reference to the gold flame races. Vega is reference to reptilians, dragons, insectoids, and bird people. Thank you for representing Zachary. And by the way, 79% of you said that, yes, I believe aliens are real. Yeah, baby! That's a majority consensus. And the other 33%, hey, it just means they haven't found that yet. And just realize that once upon a time, back in the days of Atlantis, there was UFOs coming and going. Alien races coming and going. Kind of like the movie Valerian. I suggest you guys check out Valerian. I'll put it in the video. 1 second. Yeah, baby. 10 million views. Or there's one that has the ET race. I love this ET race. Yeah, this is cool.
This mission is a simple in and out. Agent Valerian, you'll be running solo.
This is all about different alien races, man. And back in the days of Atlantis, we had something like this where there's all kinds of alien races involved with coming and going because there was no frequency fence around planet Earth. And yes, Earth is round, baby. Got this connection. People dropping after that disconnects like that. Yeah, Planet Vega. You guys remember I talked about the three. Well, there's three main. I don't like to call them faction. That doesn't really sound right, but there's three primal founder races. That means there's three original planets that all ETs come from. I mean, they have a connection to the three original founder race planets. Armentana, blue flame. Vega, gold flame. And planet Avion, violet flame. Planet Avion and planet Armentana were destroyed. Vega was not destroyed. But anyways, these races all moved, like the gold flame races from Vega originally, they all moved to Orion after the founder race, the founder wars. These founders warred each other, man. This is why there's darkness all the way up to the 11th dimensions. Even the founder races started to war. Except for the cat people, they didn't war. They're in the 12th dimension. They're at the divine blueprint level. Sarah, sister, much hugs, peace, grace. Thank you, sister. Thank you so much for your exchange of energy. It's much needed, you guys. I really need your help. I appreciate it so much. Whenever you can, whenever you guys can help. La Moon Dove, you made it to alive. Yeah, they're not fooling awakened people, right? But yeah, you guys, a lot, whether the government ever admits or not that there's aliens, we believe, or a lot of people believe, that when the government does say, hey, aliens are real for sure, and look at this video footage, baby. When they do that, it's gonna be a bad thing from their point of view. It's about the one world order thing. Bringing the human race into one order is not a good thing. And according to Voyagers 2, when the aliens do land, it's not Guardians. Just so you know. When you see some beautiful, sweet Pleiadians, or some beautiful Andromedans or Arcturans, hook, line, and seeker, baby. Just like the New Age going into the Galactic Fed, just like the New Age worshiping and following Enki or Enlil, or the Luciferian Thoth, or the fallen angelic Enoch, getting suckered by Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Ariel, Metatron, fallen angels, diabolical, Luciferian, Satanists, dark avatars, dark oversouls, not your friend, not in earth or the human best interests. That's what we expose on Christos Avatar. I'm talking about aliens, even though we're a spiritual channel, but aliens are a spiritual topic. If you just got this 3D mentality, oh, aliens is stupid. Aliens don't exist. Oh, all those UFO videos are fake. All UFOs videos, huh? Man, your discernment, your resonance is so weak and so low. No wonder that stuff doesn't exist. You're sitting, and I do mean sitting, going nowhere. You're sitting in your third chakra. Oh shit! You're sitting in your third chakra, not going nowhere. You got a 3D mentality. You just see the physical body. You don't know what is spirit. You have no experience with spirit. While you attack us who are practicing unity consciousness, Christ consciousness, talking about aliens, that's all BS to you. You see, the people actually going on a spiritual journey, they're developing evolution. It's called spiritual evolution. There is such thing as reincarnation. You live a life, die, you're going to reincarnate into another life. What did you do the previous life? Nothing? Well, you're going to keep on coming back to 3D Earth. You see in chat, some people say, screw that. I don't want to come back to this planet. I'm done. I did my thing. I'm ready to move on. I'm gonna ascend. That means you leave 3D Earth. Because you have a 4D fourth chakra, you're going to go to the fourth dimension. Oh, you don't have a fourth chakra. You haven't activated your heart Templar. Well, you're not going nowhere, homie. You're going to reincarnate. Didn't do it again? You're going to die, reincarnate. Start over as a little baby and a toddler and a teenager. You still can't figure it out. You're going to die, reincarnate. Now, the being who expands, who awakens, is going to open and activate their heart chakra. They're practicing meditation. Maybe they're doing yoga. Maybe they're practicing triadic phase currents. They're actually opening their ability, opening their capacity to go ascend and get the F out of Earth. While you're sleeping and mocking people who are actually spiritually evolving. You're the one stunted. You're the one not going anywhere, not experiencing out-of-body experiences, not traveling the universe in your astral form. You're not doing anything except superficial constructs. You're actually exposing yourself as a clown, a joke. Mocking people who are enlightening and awakening themselves is foolish. La Moon Dove! Woohoo! My Chila Holy One! Love ya. And appreciate Cha. Holy One. My Chiwi. Did I say it right? It's actually Ma Chi Wa. Ma Chi Wa. Oh, I'm not going to drum circles, but remember, you guys, I've stopped smoking. I'm not going to drum circles. But bless you, you're going to have a good time at the drum circle. There may be some New Agers in the drum circle, but it doesn't matter. You're bringing in your Christos, right? And that's how I saw it when I would go to drum circles. But I'm not going to go to a drum circle if I'm not going to get lit. And right now in my life, I'm not getting lit. Today, I just realized it. Today is a month of no smoking weed. Woo! Don't not go on my account, sister. You will definitely enjoy the drum circle, which is in the beautiful Red Rocks in Las Vegas, Nevada. Blessed place to be. There's also drum circles in Sunset Park, but that was on Saturdays in the daytime. Once a month, they have this big drum circle, but they're not really big anymore, quite frankly speaking. It's just not the same without the dry lake bed, and they're not getting that together anytime soon, as far as I know. Whenever your brother Anuhazi gets bigger, when I can actually expand my finances and do things like that, I will create and promote the drum circles in a huge ass large place, not some little inconspicuous place. This should be shared. This vibration, this frequency, this party should be shared, not put somewhere over here. It should be grande. That's just my take on it. But what do I know, right? Texas, welcome Texas. Chase Taylor, what's up, man? Congrats. Yeah, it's been a whole month, but the inflammation is not gone. You guys, I want to say, I will show it to you. I've been using this. It helps with lymphatic inflammation. Machiwa. As simple as a trampoline. I have talked to you guys about my lymphatic inflammation from smoking dispensary weed. There's some negative things in dispensary weed that does a reaction in my body, and I would smoke it and take herbs to make it go away, and then it comes back when I smoke again. That's why I had to stop smoking, at least temporarily. And so the trampoline helped me, man. Now I'm super busy, but I had to commit to this healing, and I would start jumping 5 minutes every single hour. When I wake up, I do 5 minutes. An hour from there, on my iPhone, I put the hour timer and do another 5 minutes. There's something wrong with the. And then another hour, 5 minutes, another hour, another hour. Dude, that kicked this inflammation's ass. And plus I did, let me get it. This is for anybody else experiencing lymphatic inflammation. Oh shit. Some of that herb came out on the floor, but that's okay. Cleaver's herb helps you with lymphatic inflammation. Because I get all kinds of unrelated advice. No, baby. Lymphatic inflammation. Dandelion helps you with lymphatic inflammation. Turmeric helps you with lymphatic inflammation. Ginger helps you with lymphatic inflammation. Because that's my problem, not some other problem. And so that trampoline, jumping, it moves the lymph in your body. This is why you want to jump and jump and jump and jump and jump. It's moving it. But the next day after I was jumping, man, I don't want. I know if I should say it on, my testicles were bouncing and bouncing, and they were sore the next day. Sorry to include that, but I'm one of those transparent kind of people. So I had to take a break from jumping. I gotta wait till it, discomfort goes away. But yeah, it made a difference. Nothing else made a difference. I had to make a difference. I found a difference. I'm healing myself. It's not all gone. I can still feel a little bit of it. But I'm also using science like the Terahertz wand. This isn't some woo. This is like a med bed in your hand. This has helped me tremendously. No joke. It has helped me not just with this lymphatic inflammation. Sometimes I get issues with my hands. Like most people my age who are always on computers, you're going to have some terrible issues with your hands. Not with this. This takes it away, man. Your pain and suffering, and this is one of the things I used on my lymphatic inflammation. Ginger, so herbs and some jumping and some, terahertz frequency. I'm not completely healed, but it's made a huge difference because at one time it got really bad and was starting to scare me. I'm just sharing it with the group because it's good news and some people were asking me how I'm feeling, so. Thank you so much, you guys. I think we're going to come to a conclusion on this. It looks like we got a couple more here. Wait. Wait, I'm not getting them all. Let me refresh my screen. And the Terahertz wand helps for many problems, not just what I have. It helps with many problems. So let me close out that what's it called? The poll. I ended the poll, you guys. It's 69% of you believe that aliens exist. So it's not actually that high, but it's high enough. Lamoon Dove, yes, I need you. Don't stop. Jeez. I'll be lost in La La Land without your wisdom. No, you won't, sister. Remember your own inner Christos, right? I joined. I'm a member now. I'm on the YouTube. Oh, I'll buy some of your artwork at Live Drum Circle. You have amazing skills. Thank you so much, sister. Thank you so much for your positive energy. Bless you. Thank you so much. Oh, Huli, my finger. You could barely see it now. Oh, the camera, it's not so horrible, but it's still painful. Like, I have to be very careful, and at least I can use the keyboard better now with this. Because it's kind of on the side. Oh, it is on the side. So I can still press things like my key with, it's not so horrible, but it is still a little bit painful. So, at least it wasn't like dramatic and needed stitches or some crap, right? Shine, I agree with you. But some people don't agree who are in spirituality. Some people who are in the Christos disagree. And we're all welcome to disagree. But the problem is when those who are disagreeing are judging others, who judge me because I smoke weed. So let them judge, right? But I agree with you, Holy One. Plant medicine, used the right way, can be truly transforming. And I had the most profound spiritual experiences in my life from plant medicine. No joke, no exaggeration. It was like godlike experiences. That's the best word I can think of. Godlike, truly That's way above supernatural experiences, in my opinion. Like, I'm trying to think of a word, trying to think of an adjective. It's freaking godlike, man. Where you see yourself in the universe, in all life, all existence, as boundless, as eternal. Okay? There's no human words, because humans are so stuck in 3D. You can find some Anuhazi words for it. Chiwa, Makaya, Masutas. So, what I believe, this is coming from me, not from these teachings, okay? From my experience, if any of you value that. From my experience, some of these plant medicines have the potential to temporarily, not permanently. You have to do hard work to do the permanent changes. But these plant medicines have the potential to temporarily activate DNA. Or could I say, turn on the dormant DNA? That's the better way to put it. It temporarily can turn on your perceptions, and then the medicine, it doesn't last all night, all day. It fades away. As it fades, you go back to your base level consciousness. This is my experience, man. But I believe, in my opinion, that you should be making sure the best that you can. Make the best that you can. Make sure you're pure in your thoughts, in your life. You're doing your shadow. You've already done shadow work before you do medicine. You've already done ego work before you do medicine. Okay? You love the whole world and all beings. Those kind of things. You actually have a clean, high vibe diet. You're not eating meat. Animals don't want to be eaten. They don't want to be sacrificed and put in tiny cages their whole life. A horrible, horrible existence. That frequency is going into your nourishment, your light body. Look at your light body. You can't. So you're actually doing meditation. You're actually doing chakra work. Wow. You see, this is a total different human than a 3D person who is just into sex, drugs, and rock and roll, baby. God, F you, F the world. Just about me, ego, baby. It's about competition. Who's better? The world is full of psychopaths and narcissists. Okay? It's full of phantom consciousness, falling consciousness. Anyways, sometimes it takes me a long time to say goodbye, right? But thank you guys for joining me here. Thank you guys for those of you did support. That's how I can do this full time. I cannot do this without you. Honestly. So thank you though, you guys, for coming together for that. I appreciate you very much. It won't always be like this. There will be a time where I will be able to sell products and then I won't need to ask for donations. That will eventually happen, where people will see an enterprise of spiritual products that they would like to, get for themselves. And so that's something that will take me time to do, because I'm so into, there's so much work videos I need to create first. But, that's part of my problem, not setting enough time for being an entrepreneur. But you will see that. There will be products for sale in my YouTube channel. Right now, you don't see that because I need to develop my website and all that. I have to have a Shopify account and set up all the products. You see what I'm saying? I will be more organized, and I've only listed like 3% of my actual crystals. I have a ton of crystals that are just sitting in the other room. I just haven't had time to put them online. So the potential is there, and I will expand and become bigger, financially independent. I will be financially independent, and I will be able to do things like have a Sedona retreat. I want to live in Sedona, Arizona, and have a retreat where people all over the world can come to learn the teachings in person, and also, have Cathara workshops, for example, and also just general culture. We're going to bring back the Lemurian Mu culture. We're going to bring back starseed culture from all these different ideas. We're going to have giant pyramids, not like Giza. I mean, like, 2-story pyramids or something at the retreat in Sedona, which is near a vortex network connected to Stargate 1. This is why it's going to be in Sedona. The actual Stargate is the Painted Desert, but there is no meeting place in the Painted Desert. But the Sedona vortices are part of that network of the Painted Desert Stargate. It's in Voyagers, man. Stargate 1 is the Painted Desert, not Sedona. Sedona is indirectly, well, it's directly connected to the Stargate, but it's not where the main energy is. That's on the reservation or the, government property, right? But yeah, I have many visions of the future of what I want to manifest, and I think as a group of indigo children, we can manifest that. We can bring the financing together, even if it's done through a corporation, a guardian corporation. Ashiana has a corporation. I have a corporation. It's not evil when you're using it in Christic energies and intentions. And we will always have a money system, a Babylonian money system, right? We're going to go into another ascension path while others are going in their own ascension path or reincarnation path. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Sorry for the internet problem. I have a new kick-ass router, and I'm going to find out what in the world this issue is, and hopefully it will be fixed by Tuesday's live, okay? Thank you, family. Sir Madison, bless you, brother. Woohoo! Yeah! I respect you too, man. And if you guys didn't know it, I made a live video with Sir Madison and his retreat. He went to Billy Carson retreat in Egypt, Giza, Egypt, man. He shared with us his pictures and videos of guardian sculptures and hieroglyphs. You got to check out that. Blessings to you. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for being part of this community. Thank you to all the new members who are finding this information for the first time. We are honored to share with you these documents. We give you the PDFs for free. The teachings are for free, you guys. I would love to give you the 21 workshop for free, but it's under attack. It's not available anywhere. I've looked. 21-hour full entire workshop. I have not found it. If you guys found it, let me know. I'll be more than happy to share it with everybody. So we will give you the PDFs to Cathara, to Dance for Love, Dance for Joy, Dance for Life, to the Sliders. Bless all of you guys. Thank you so much. It is my goal to put a lot of these censored, because they're being censored, they're being attacked. They're being taken down. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? I'm going to be putting these censored videos in the membership areas. And if they can't stay on YouTube, I'll put them all on Patreon. If they can't stay on Patreon, I'll put them somewhere else. I'm a Christic rebel, holy ones. Bless all of you. Thank you for being part of this. Shaddai Ure Akumtan. Shaddai Ure Akumtan. Shaddai Ure Akuntan. I am Christar. I am Christar. I am Christar. I am God. I am sovereign. I am free. I am God. I am sovereign. I am free. I am God. I am sovereign. I am free. So we all are part of the one spirit, one God, one self, the God self. Realize your inner Christos, holy ones. I'll see you on Tuesdays live. Check out my videos coming out. I'm still working on that Metatron video. It's been a nightmare, but I will get it done. Thank you so much for all of you who are members. Thanks to all the members. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you guys for doing service with me. One day we're going to have an Azurite temple in Sedona, an Indigo Child temple. And I'm going to welcome all of you to there. There will be living quarters there. There will be research laboratories and spiritual science there. We're going to have a new culture there. What's up, holy ones? If you see my vision, you see my dream, we're going to put the numbers together. We're going to manifest this together. Bless you. Good night. See you soon. Yeah, baby. What's up? Good night. Christos.